the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus.
Negro spirituals like that one had a profound effect on Clarence Jones as a child growing up in Morgan City.
I grew up next door to my little Baptist church, and the back door of the church was my back door.
Oh, I've done a lot of things with Mom, travel, shop, you know, typical mother-daughter things. But I never thought I'd see the day where we would both be saying we were heart disease survivors.
When they get together, Dr. Pamela Daniel and her mom, Mrs. Georgia Brown, will make you laugh out loud. They are funny. Pam thinks a lot about her daughter's health, too.
I would be a fourth-generation heart patient.
This was Kelly's dream.
A dream realized June 7th, 2014. Richmond opened Kelly's closet. Everything donated, all the clothes and accessories, the building, even the utilities.
If she was here, she would be right in here. She'd be helping everybody.
They've helped about 50 women so far.
The patients that have come have been very, very appreciative, and they have been very positive about the clothes. In fact, here comes one right now. And hey, how you doing? Come on in.
Right.
Come on in. You come to get some clothes?
I'm coming to look at some.
Well, good.
Flags, wreaths, and flowers decorate the place these guardsmen once called their office. Raindrops settling atop rose petals the way tears gather unwelcome and unwanted on the cheeks of those forced into goodbye. No final I love you or chance to kiss them one last time. Just a stinging pain fencing them into a life of mere memories.
Then, as a toddler, Jared was diagnosed with autism.
We just thought he was a little quirky, he was a little introverted, so we didn't recognize things that we now know are a part of his autism.
I like cutting in the gym.
His autism had his folks so concerned. In 2012, the Peters enrolled Jared in the Emerge Center, formerly the Baton Rouge Speech and Hearing Foundation. Melissa Juneau says the sooner treatment starts, the better.
We really work on their gifts and what they can do, and we look at things that they're unable to do.
There may be a possibility in which that victim comes forward, because you have at least a year whenever you file a complaint that you can come back and pursue charges against an individual.
You know, if you want to run for president, if you want to start attacking other presidential candidates, potential rivals for the Republican nomination, that you shouldn't use state resources to do that.
We already know that the measures of accountability for this kind of school are changing next school year.
Car cloning has become really popular. We're seeing more and more of it. And it's something that's really difficult for people to protect themselves against.
I literally just left the gym and I went to Zoe's kitchen, and I didn't think I'd be out this long. And so I'm just kind of caught out here, honestly. It was not intentional.
Every single time I leave the hospital and they've taught me something. And I'm the one that walks away changed. And that's bittersweet that, you know, for a kid to be that wise, they've probably been through some pretty tough stuff at a young age, or things that a 7-year-old shouldn't have to go through. But I'm thankful for the takeaways that I have from it.
You know, things get busy in the hospital, and we might have to hold for a little while they find a bed for us, or they place us in the appropriate part of the hospital.
He was just a real down-home country boy. You know, when he get back in the green room or on the bus, man, we would sit down. He would tell me stories about growing up and how hard it was for him. And then you realize, like, hey, this guy wasn't just sitting here on this $1 million bus and in a beautiful mansion, just, you know, starting out that way. He had to work real hard for where he came from.
I'm standing outside the home where a deputy who was shot ran to for help. The people who live here tell me it was a tense situation.
Pow. And then I look out, then I heard a pow, pow, getting 3 shots.
This woman, Barbara, didn't want to show her face on camera. She's still on edge after what happened.
He is dead. The other person who was shot was airlifted to Our Lady of the Lake Hospital in serious condition.
If you've got the money to spend, Section 217, Row 10 has one of the most expensive seats in the ballpark. It's going for $528.75 on online marketplace, StubHub.com.
We talked to Brandon Augusta's father, hear what he has to say about the developments here today. Again, that on the news at 5. For now, though, we're live in Ascension Parish in Gonzales. Brett Buffington, WBRZ News 2.
A couple of things about the helmet tonight, Michael. You might notice the color. First of all, it's teal. It is Prostate Cancer Awareness Night. All the Tigers wearing a teal helmet, but this particular helmet belongs to Chris Chinea, and you'll notice a face guard here. Chinea took a 93-mile-an-hour fastball to the face against the Bulldogs, had 4 stitches, so as you can see, the righty is going to have this protective guard here. Hopefully it doesn't hinder his hitting because Chinea is hitting hot right now. .340 on the season for the Tigers. Live at Alec Box Stadium, Chris Price, WBRZ Sports 2, your home for LSU Sports.
The fire spread to other units in the apartment complex. Out here tonight, 4 apartments units were burned. 14 people are displaced tonight. The Red Cross is helping with them this evening. For now, we are live off South Harrells Ferry Road. Brittany Weiss, WBRZ News 2.